Thanks, Ashet, and thanks, Petra, and folks who have organized this important event. It's really helpful because I have learned a lot today. Lots of participation, especially, or the stories I heard were so amazing, and that's what we wanted to do. UK Welcomes Refugees is a new organization. It was only founded in July 2020, but we have been in this for quite a while. And what do we do? And why do we do it? And the reason why we wanted actually to have UK Welcomes Refugees was just because we were keen to bring lived experiences. And when I say lived experiences, it is a bit different. Lived experiences of sponsors, and lived experience of sponsored families. It's the experience of us. What does it mean to welcome for a refugee? What does it mean to welcome for those who sponsor families? What does it mean to welcome for a school that avails a place for refugees? So, and then as we formulate policy ideas for implementation in the future, how can we include the voices of sponsors and sponsored families? Because it's really vital to bring the voice of all as we shape our future. So our vision, the UK Welcomes Refugees vision, is a strong participation of the community sponsorship movement, thriving together in an open and welcoming United Kingdom. Thriving together. We can thrive together in an open and welcoming United Kingdom, providing we work together, providing we shape our future together, providing we are around the table while formulating the policy ideas together. So what we normally do is we start with listening. And when we listen to sponsored families, but also we listen to sponsors. And then they listen to among us themselves. So UK Welcomes Refugees is a membership organization, which is really important. And the membership has got different groups in it. As I speak, we have about 5 membership organizations: Caritas Salford, Caritas Westminster, Pickwell Foundation, the Salvation Army, and Church of England. What they normally do is that they do listening. They listen to their members. What is it putting pressure on you? How can we welcome more? How can we be more welcoming? That's really important for us. And so we want to see active participation, as I say, from those who welcome and those who are welcomed. We remember nothing about us without us. In this case, nothing about them without them, because it has to be as inclusive as possible. So what happens is they will have their listening and then come as delegates. They will have done their homework, and then they come as delegates. And when they come as delegates for membership meeting, what they normally do is actually represent their organizations. And while they are there to deliver their message, they will be delivering on behalf of others. But they will be there to debate. They will be there to compromise. But by the end of the day, their voices will be included, and the voices of sponsors and sponsored families will be included. So as we are about to go into the new year, we are planning to organize a convention, which is really important. And the convention is going to be, what do you call it, the most important moment for us, as we are going to build our relationships, as we are going to prepare an issue that we are going to campaign on, but at the same time, as we are going to hold those who are going to make change to account, the minister, the home secretary, because there are lots of areas where we are needed. There are lots of areas that need changing. So for all these things to happen, what we at UK Welcomes Refugees encourage is active participation, which is really important. We need to have active participation. For your information, I'm a former refugee myself and director of this organization. It kind of shows you that how much we have gone, but there's a lot to be done. And for that to happen, we have to start it from the outset. Do it. Bring all those who are a lot to contribute around the table. If they are not around the table, we always say they are on the menu, and we don't want to be on the menu. We need people with lived experiences to be around the table and bring ideas, debate on the ideas, formulate policy ideas, and then get them implemented. But at the same time, we want people with lived experience to be in leadership positions, in governance positions. Earlier, there were intervention on this area. We need to see that, because people with lived experience have that experience. somebody who has left their country have the experience of traveling, have the experience of a challenge, have the experience of a lot. The same is true with those who welcome refugees. They have got the experience of welcoming. They have got the experience of integration. So how can we use the best experience of these people for the benefit of building a welcoming United Kingdom and a welcoming world? That's where we wanted to concentrate. So it's all about it's. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes,
So
Marco.
yeah. So for us, it's all about participation. It's really important. I just want to leave that message: participation, participation, participation. And when I say participation, it's all about people with lived experience. And when I say people with lived experience, I am to say on this occasion, people who have been welcomed through sponsorship and people who are welcoming them through sponsorship. So with that in mind, and I know time is actually very short, I will just say thank you and then just wait for the questions afterwards. Thanks, Rashid.